So, we have another Switch 2 video. Like you were surprised, right? And I know some people are saying this is me being clickbait, but I just want to put it out here. It's not clickbait when I am not even a channel that is monetized. I don't put out clickbait. I put out exactly how I feel. And the way I feel about the Switch 2 is I don't want it. I don't want it. I did not want this. I just wanted a better Switch. But I did not want them doing all of this anti-consumer, egregious bullcrap. And now I regret wanting that. Now I want to go back and be content with the Switch, because my friend Zoo was right. Sometimes it's best to just leave things alone. And I had so many haters in my comments that was saying that the game keycards are better than codes in a box. You can sell them. You can lend them to your friends. You can do that with actual real physical games that are actually really physical games. Just putting that out there. And they're going to replace the codes in the box, which makes them better. And there's not going to be that many. Really. Because right here, I see in this list that there is over 12 games that are keycards. Let's read them off, shall we? Bravely Default HD, Kaitsu Gamu, Path of the Goddess, Nobunaga's Ambition, Pua Pua Tetris, Riado Remastered, ooh, that's a bad one, Shine Post, Be Your Idol, Sonic X Shadow, Street Fighter 6, Suikoden 1 and 2, Survival Kids, Wild Hearts S, Yakuza 0. And some of these games have proper physicals on the Nintendo Switch, right? But that's not just it, right? We have 3 more that were announced. Hitman, Madden, and Split Fiction. But wait, my friends. Split Fiction isn't a keycard. Split Fiction is a code in a box. What? Codes in a box still exist on the Switch 2? You bet they do. So all those naysayers that said that codes in a box were going to be phased out with keycards, eat a big fat crow. Shove it down your gullet. Because keycards are not replacing codes in a box. Codes in a box are still going to exist. And before you even said, well, it's just one. If they make one, they'll make more. They'll make more. Let that sink in. Codes in a box are not going away just because of keycards. They're still going to exist. And you know what this means? This means the Switch 2 is a absolutely horrid console generation. It is anti-consumer, anti-physical game ownership, and anti-game preservation. Because it has 2 fake physical products on a hostile hardware that is incredibly egregious, price gouging you on every single thing under the sun. The Nintendo Switch did not launch with this many egregious and fake physical games. It looks like we are seeing a pattern here, right? And I really hope people open their eyes to this. If we are already seeing more keycard releases than proper physicals on the Switch 2 at launch, how many more are going to be made throughout the life cycle? And how many codes in a box are going to exist? We don't know yet, but based on these numbers, we can deduce that it's going to be a large quantity. And if that's the case, you're going to have less physical games, real physical games, this console generation than you had with the Nintendo Switch. This is not going to be as great as a hardware as people think it is. It is very hostile out of the gate. Very anti-consumer. This has got nothing to do with it can't fit on the cartridge. It has nothing to do with that. This is deliberate. This is Nintendo wanting physical media to end. And wanting the secondhand market of selling games at like a GameStop or whatever to end. They do not want you owning games. They are encouraging license holders, developers, publishers to go this route more than ever before. This is bad. Now, I may be over dramatizing it. Maybe. And you know what? If I have to end up eating the big fat crow at the end of the day, then so be it. I would gladly eat that crow if it means this console gets turned around. I want to enjoy a new Nintendo hardware. I want to support them and give my money. But these things that constantly keep coming out almost every other day, something negative, something bad, it is showing you what is most likely going to happen, but for whatever reason, you ignore it because new Nintendo game, new Nintendo hardware. It's like you got a veil over your eyes and you just can't see the truth and you just keep ignoring it over and over again. People, this is pretty serious. I really hope there's not tons of key cards and codes in a box on this hardware, but when we have two anti-consumer products that we have to combat and then have to navigate which games are actual physical, that makes this generation really frustrating if you care about physical games and owning your games. I don't see how you can enjoy this. I really don't. I don't see the joy in this Nintendo hardware. It's the opposite of that. We didn't have to deal with a lot of these things on the Switch. I mean, maybe there were performance issues and some games, didn't run the best, but at least you didn't have to deal with all of this. So, I don't know, friends. I do not like this. I do not like hearing this. Codes in a box still exist. Remember that. You thought they were going to be replaced and phased out by something else? You were wrong. They still exist. It's getting to the point that, whether we like it or not, my friends, we very soon will not have a choice in how we get to play and enjoy our games and how we spend our money. So by all means, support the Switch 2. Buy all the games and accessories day one. Get all your key cards and your codes in a box. Go ahead. Live like there's no tomorrow. But when you wake up, and there is a tomorrow, know that you will wake up having to live with the fact that you supported this when you could have chose to make things better. And that's all that I have to say in this video, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. And I truly hope that we can get back to some happy gaming and collecting before it's too late. Bye, everyone.
Game over now. 9, 8, 7.